name's Jack Tate. I own and operate the Tin Pig here in Bend, Oregon. We do a Southern style cart, something a little different from here. Like my heritage is from the South, my family's from Tennessee. Like some of the things that we grew up on, things that we really liked and enjoyed, like we thought we'd bring it out here. Lo and behold, the chicken sandwiches really took off. And not saying the burgers aren't any good. We got some burgers that we do that are Southern style as well. You know, we cure our own pork belly to make bacon, and people have been very nice and very accepting of us, bringing in different types of flavors, making things a little bit more spicy, and adding some flavor to people's lives, and that's basically what we were trying to do.
Jack Tate, along with his wife and son, pushed past the sweat in this tin box to honor his Tennessee heritage. Jack's start begins 1,200 miles away in Arizona.
My grandmother worked for this restaurant for over 35 years. I got my start back there when I was 15 years old washing dishes. And it's just something that I've really enjoyed. I found a niche for it. It's something that I don't hate doing. You know, if you have to really work at your job, it's just work. It's not really something you love. You gotta love to do it. Having that family aspect to it too, where you can put everyone in there, like my entire family works my cart, and I love that. I love being able to work with my family. And so it's been something that's been very personal for us. We take it right to our heart. It's not just a job after that. It's your business. It's your house, so to speak. At the end of the day, it's worth it. I wouldn't have it any other way. A lot of people talk about brick and mortar, and I've done that. You know, I'd rather open more food carts and then have people enjoy that and have the fun aspect with it, because opening the restaurant seems like a little bit more of a business to me. This doesn't.
There's always that one dish that rises to the top of a menu and takes people to that extra special place. It's bound to leave an impression and will ignite a fire in you in all the best ways.
The Nashville is probably the #1 chicken sandwich that we do the most of. I think that people respect the mix, you know what I'm saying? And it's no holds barred. Like, it has the right amount of heat. I make a point of not making it too spicy, but it's incredibly spicy. I think that it's just the flavor, I think, that brings people back to it. And then they switch sandwiches, but then they want the Nashville sauce on the other sandwich. And you know, it pretty much can go with anything that's creamy, you know what I'm saying? It works out with anything that's creamy. It just kind of just adds it to it. I love it. Like, if you haven't tried it with the Rogue Blue cheese, it's really good. That's one of my go-tos, definitely is one of my favorites. Get some of that beautiful smoked Rogue Blue cheese on there, and you can't go wrong. You can't go wrong.
The Tin Pig's dedication to building great sandwiches and bringing those Southern flavors to the Podski start with fried green tomatoes, cracklins, and a sweet tea chicken sandwich with honey and pimento cheese.
I'm very big on the structure of the sandwich. That's my chef kind of bringing. The bread has to be perfect. You know, essentially I have Sparrow making me a dinner roll with that kind of like sweetness, but not so sweetness of the bun, matched up with a hot sauce and that fried chicken, that ginormous piece of fried chicken. You know, you can't go wrong. You know, and plus you got, you know, Southern butter, you got mayonnaise right underneath that thing. And I don't know, man, like, people keep coming back. We have quite a few people that come by and they order that Nashville. I got a couple guys smother that thing. They want extra sauce, and I'm like, I feel sorry. I was like, you know, I hook them up and I give everybody what they want, but I'm like, wow, these guys, they can do better than I can.
Food at the Tin Pig has evolved over the last few years, but one thing that has always stayed the same is the fun and diverse carts at the Podski. Jack doesn't plan on moving the Tin Pig anytime soon, mostly because the cart had its hitch removed. That means he's in it for the long haul.
I get to hear from the people's mouths. They stick their face in the window or head around and they make a point, just thank me for how great the food was. And us being in the business a long time, you don't really get to hear that. You'll hear a server come back and say, hey, table so-and-so really enjoy their food. But you know, I have people come up to the cart and they're like, that's the best sandwich I've had in my life. Wow, that's one hell of a compliment. And like, we really enjoy that. It's just having that cart where someone can say something to you. It feels great. It feels really good.
Family passions turning into a fun way to enjoy the Central Oregon food scene. For Jack, he leaves his Tennessee mark with the Tin Pig Hot Nashville Chicken Sandwich.